And yeah, now we're getting to the moment of truth. What is this extra coin inside of this roll that we already know has some good coins in it? Today I made a bigger purchase and I'm a little bit scared to see how it'll go. So my name's Christian, this is my channel Treasure Town, and I like to from time to time unbox eBay rolls. I always really liked the idea as a kid and was always curious about, hey, what's inside? Are there any good dates? Are there any key dates and super valuable coins? And today I spent $50 on a penny roll, and it has an Indian head cent and a seated Liberty dime on its ends. So it's a little bit more pricey than your average roll. Roll of wheat cents, not going to cost that much. But we're going to be unboxing this coin by coin and opening it up live, or as live as the video will get, and seeing how it goes. Obviously, yeah, we'll be looking for the key dates. We'll be looking for any errors. I also am curious to see how in person the the dime, that was on the end of the roll is going to look. There could be a lot of the value in that as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm going to unbox it and hope that you enjoy. And if you do like this video, maybe I'll try to do some of the other from different sellers and different kind of enders. Maybe there's some cool Civil War token ones that I saw. So we'll get after it and yeah, hope to strike it rich with this unboxing. They say that there could be anything inside this roll, and I'm hoping that that anything means a really good coin. And here is our package. The first step is going to be to open this up, and then I'll check out the enders on the roll and then take some photos for the thumbnail. Make sure to try to get your attention and get you here, though you're already watching. And we finally got to the bottom of it. It was packed as though it's a valuable item. Hopefully that'll mean that there will be some good stuff inside. I can't tell, this is probably the person who sold it to me, crimped it, but it looks like there's a little bit of green spotting, though not a terrible coin. And then again, we'll be hoping that that's going to be an 1884S. There's a lot of different kind of dies and varieties on these, and I might try to get into that at the end of the video, but we'll hope that the back has some good detail. Then yeah, I forget what date this is. Looks like a I can't even tell. Let's see. Well, we'll find out in a moment, but it'll be an Indian head cent. So I'm going to get those photos and then open this up and go coin by coin. And yeah, hoping that it's going to be more again than the Indian head cent and seated dime in the end, and some extra stuff will be inside. And here we go. I'm ready to see what's inside, so I'm just going to peel this back and I'll figure out how to do that. These gloves don't give me the best kind of ability to do so, but we'll be able to check out if there's anything that looks crazy from the side, and it looks like there's something right there. So I'll look forward to seeing, just what that is in a moment. Could be another seated dime, could be a maybe this could be an Indian head cent. We'll see. Nope, it's not. That could be anything though, so I'm excited. And I'm just going to work my way from this side over. So first, we'll see what date. It's a 1907 Indian head cent, and it's not in bad condition. I'm just going to check to see the condition on the back. That looks pretty good. Not, a super valuable coin by any means, but still neat. And one thing is I bought a $15 or $20 roll the other day, and there were 8 coins from the 20s, 16 from the 30s, and 25 from the 40s, with the best dates being 27D, 35S, and 37S, so we'll hope to do a little bit better than that here. But 1946 is going to be our first one. Then we get a 1918, so already we've got a teens, though the non-mint mark one's probably not that great. 1911 is also nice to see. This seems like a better quality. 1952 S, and maybe I'll zoom in just a tad bit more on these coins. That's from San Francisco, for those of you that don't know. Good to get one, from that mint. The other one that we'll be looking for is a Denver one, and we find that both in a 45S here and then that 1944D right there. So we've covered all 3 of the mints. 1939 after that. Let's see, I'm going to do up until just before that next one. This 1941S, continuing the theme of mint mark coins. 1940, 29, 58D. It's a cool coin. 55S. And I'll have to look at these later for some repunch mint marks, because sometimes I can't tell if we're staring at them or not. And let's see, 1958D, 1939S, and a 1929. So I feel like the date distribution is somewhat favorable here. And let me know what that extra coin is going to be. I've got no idea. It seems pretty thin, and I'm going to wait to reveal it. 1944 in just a moment. 1956D. And yeah, now we're getting to the moment of truth. What is this extra coin inside of this roll that we already know has some good coins in it? 1943D. And whoa, check that out. 1880 something. Is this a, let's see, 1 dime. So that's another seeded dime. This one is much more worn though. Zoom in. Let's see if we can't figure out what that date is. It looks like 1886, 89, something along that sort. But yeah, as you can see, that is super thin. Fun that we got that though. I'm not going to spend tons of time on it. We'll come back to it. Oh, and look, that looks like another Indian head cent. So that's great news as well. 1947S, 1919, 1951D. Whoa. 1954S, another Indian head cent here, so that's going to mean 3. So we've got 54S, 51S, but that's our second Indian head cent, and we know that we're not done for the time being. Let's check out this next group of coins. We've got a 54S again. Lots of San Francisco here. 55S. Whoa, 19S is great. 49S. And man, yeah, they're really inundating us with the San Francisco, and I will never complain about that. 1919S is great. Love to see a teen mint mark, so that's fun. Let's see. Reveal 1907 again on that Indian head cent. Flip it back over. A little corrosion, but you know, I'm happy to get a third Indian head cent. They did not promise that in the roll. All we knew is that it was going to be random, and you know, we seem to have gotten a good mix, just like I advertised in the beginning. 1937S, 1954D, 55S, 54D, 50D, 41. Let's see, those look like they could be 1911 older. A mint mark there would have been great. 1955D. Let's see, so now we've got these coins left. I'm going to go from, you know, these coins first. 58D. I dropped that. Let's hope it's not super good. Nope, another 58D, because then I would have to defend if this was an authentically produced video or not. Another Indian head cent. Sweet. 1951S. I'm going to do a prediction here. I think that this one is going to be from 1894. 1884. I thought that I had actually gotten it right for a second. So this one really, really damaged, but still fun. I think that makes 4 Indian head cents. So definitely I did not guarantee that. Ooh, and look at that. Accidentally revealed it 2 non-huge dates, but look at that. 1884 S mint mark seeded Liberty dime. I was saying that was slightly better to look for, and we got it. So there's the front of the coin. You know, bummer about this kind of green gunk that's on the coin, and there's also kind of some spotting throughout, but I could see that when I purchased the coin, that wasn't anything new. The only question was it an S mint mark? You know, not way better by any means, but definitely something that I'd rather have than not have. So happy about that. And then let's do a wrap up. I'm going to kind of tally up, you know, what decades did we get the coins from, but we know we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Indian head cents, 2 seeded dimes. I paid $50, maybe 55 after shipping and fees. Did I do really well? Probably not. Don't think that this is a great use for my money, but it was actually very nice that we had an additional 3 Indian head cents plus this extra seeded dime in there. So yeah, I'll do that wrap up quickly. And here we go. So in terms of the quantities, we had 7 from the teens, only 3 and 3 from the 20s and 30s, but we had a 1919S over here, so that was pretty fun. 37S over there. A wide variety up here, a little more heavily weighted towards that, but Obviously, we had a lot better finds throughout, and there were a fair amount of estimate marks there. It wasn't a lot of plain like 1951, 1957. We had one steel cent. Then we had an assortment of 4 Indian head cents. Nothing crazy with the condition, though the one on the end here, there's some of the Liberty is visible still. And then we had 2 seated dimes. The 1884S, I'm no expert in terms of distinguishing the different kind of varieties. I would kind of place this probably as an F104, but I don't think that the value is going to really matter in this condition. It's pretty challenging to tell exactly what we've got here, but still fun. And just to review, the estimate mark going to be found right at the bottom of the dime. And then over here, still can't tell what this is. I wish that there was like a silver nicodate. I'd say that's either 1886 or 89 or 88. I would go with 1889, but I'm not too sure. Still fun that that was in there, and hope that you enjoyed. I want to get a few more of these from different sellers in the future, and let me know if you have any ideas or any rule makers that have been good for you in the past. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and get in touch with me on my website, treasuretownYT.com, Facebook, Treasuretown, Instagram @TreasuretownYT, or Twitter @Treasuretown_YT, and I'll look forward to seeing you on some of my future vids.